Guys, welcome to today's stepper workout. Today we are going to do a workout that is going to be approved once you are approved by your doctor after your 6-week postpartum checkup. And anything that your doctor has told you goes above what I am saying. If at any point anything hurts, that's when you stop and consult your doctor. If you are choosing to do this workout, that means that you have been approved by your doctor to do this workout. And so today is going to be one that is going to be approved at that 6-week mark. So it's not necessarily going to feel like a workout. It's going to feel like you're getting some extra movement in, and we're going to try to get that recovery and that blood flow going to help encourage the recovery. So we're going to start here with connection breathing. We're going to do 6 connection breaths. So you are going to pretend that you have a balloon inside of your stomach. You're going to inhale, let that fill up entirely. And then as you exhale, you are going to engage your core. You are going to tighten your glutes, and you are going to tighten the vaginal wall and pull everything up. So as you inhale, you let that belly fill up. And then as you exhale, you tighten everything up. You feel that pull like a zipper going all the way up. And then inhale and refill. Same concept. Blow out, feel everything tighten. There's 2. We're going to shoot for 6. 1 more. Inhale. That belly fill up. Push out. Feel that zipper go up. 3 more. Breathe in. Let that exhale. And tighten. 2 more. Inhale. Fill up. Exhale. Tighten. Pull up. 1 more. Inhale. Let that fill up. Exhale. Feel everything tighten. Good. Your tightening is just as important as the relaxation. So next we're going to go into a cat-cow stretch. So we're going to be beside our stepper here on the mat on all 4s. Again, if anything feels like it hurts, stop what you are doing, consult with your doctor. So in the cat-cow position, we have our shoulders over top of our wrists. We don't want to be out in front like this. That's how we can get injured. So we're going to go right over top of our wrists, and then we're going to tuck our neck, head under, pressing our shoulder blades up to the sky. And then we're going to lift our head and our chin, arch our back, drop our spine. We're going to do 10 of these. There's 1. Get a really good stretch through this. Good. There's 2. Make sure to tuck that chin under, press that spine up to the sky, back down. There's 3. Do another one. Nice deep breaths while you do it. Good. Really push through those stretches. Deep breaths. The deeper the breath, the more stretch you can get. Good. Feel that good stretch. If you stretch too much and it feels like it's a little too much, don't stretch quite as much. Do half of the amount of stretch. Good. 2 more. Good stretch. Chin up to the sky. 1 more. Press those palms into the ground. Push that belly to the ground. Good. Okay, next we're going to come back up. If you need to take a little more time, go for it. Take your time standing back up. If you feel lightheaded at any point in time, you can slow down. You can pause this, catch your breath, and keep going. Or if you can take it as a sign to stop, do it again tomorrow. So now we're going to do 10 body weight squats. You're going to be feet shoulder width apart. Nice squat position. Knees behind toes. You want to feel that pelvic floor tighten. So that same concept that when we were exhaling and it was tightening, you want that tightening as you go down to support your core and your low back. Good. There's 4, 5, 5 more. Nice and slow. Good. Deep breaths through it. Good. 2 more. Feel that tighten. Good support for that pelvic floor. Good. Rest. Okay. We're going to go back into cat-cow. We're going to do 10 more of those ones. So get on all 4s. Down in this position. Make sure that your shoulders are over top of your wrists. Start up with pushing your spine up, tucking your chin. and then roll through it. Good. You want this to be a nice, seamless move. Good. Spine up, chin tucked. Roll out. Good. Another roll. Good. Like I said, this is not going to feel like a workout. This is going to feel like a very much needed postpartum stretch. Good. Halfway. 5 more. Push up. Roll through. Push up. Roll through. Good. 3 more. Push. Roll. 1 more. Push that spine up. Tuck that chin. Roll it out. Good. Okay. Back up on your feet. Take your time as needed. Now we're going to do 10 body weight squats. Again, feet shoulder width apart. Nice and slow. Make sure you have that pelvic floor and that core activated. That strength all the way through. Good. There's 3. We're going for 10. Good. 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep that activation. Support that low back and that core. Last one. Good. Okay. We are going to move into the glute bridge and the banded row. So you're going to want a light to medium resistance band. You're going to want to hook it to the sides. So we've got this one connected here. So first we're going to go into the glute bridge. We're going to do 10 of those. Back flat on the ground. Dig your heels in. Push your hips up. Activate those glutes. Do 1, 2, 3. Dig those heels into the ground. Squeeze those glutes and that pelvic floor at the top. Good. Nice and slow. Good. And if this feels like it is too much, you can do half of the amount of reps. So if we're doing 10 here, you can just do 5. Start slow. It's better to start somewhere than to not do anything at all. Good. Squeeze up. 1 more. Squeeze. Good. Okay. Then we can roll right into banded rows. You can do these seated or kneeling. I like to do kneeling. So you're going to want to hold underhand to the bands, the resistance bands that are attached to the stepper. Make sure that your core is tight and engaged. And then you're going to pull your elbows back. Make sure that your neck is relaxed when you do these. And you're going to want to squeeze your back muscles. You don't want to let your shoulders and your neck come up. You want to keep those nice and relaxed. And drive those elbows back. Good. 4, nice and slow. 5. Again, if 10 feels like too many, start with 5. 4 more. Nice, slow, steady. Good. Deep breaths while you do this move. Last one. Good. All right, we're going to go back into the glute bridge. We're going to do 10 more of those ones. Heels planted, shoulders into the ground, and lift. Shoot those hips up. Now, again, if this feels like too much, don't do the full rep. Just go up a little bit and get a little bit of activation there like that. But if you can, try to go all the way to the top and activate those glutes. Good. We're going to do 4 more. Nice and slow, squeeze at the top. Good. All of this movement is going to get our heart rate elevated just a little bit, but it's going to get our blood flow going. It's going to promote healing, which is what we want in this season of life as we are postpartum and healing. Okay, again, kneeling, underhand grip. Make sure your core is tight and engaged. Your shoulders and neck are relaxed. We're going to pull through. We're going to do 10 of these, nice and slow. There's 2, 3, 4, good. 5, halfway. We're going to do 5 more. Good. 2 more. Nice, slow and steady. Squeeze those back muscles. Last one. Squeeze. Good. Okay. We're going to unhook these. Okay, now we are going to do 5 minutes of steady state stepping. So this is going to be at a pace that feels comfortable for you, where you can keep that conversation going and don't feel like you are going to break a sweat. We just want to get a little bit of movement going. We don't want to overdo it to where you feel like you are going to be exhausted. So we are going to get on our stepper, and we're going to start stepping for 5 minutes. And if you feel like you can do a little bit more or you need to back off, you do what is comfortable for you. We're going to start stepping here. So you've got your controls both on the screen and on the sides here. So you've got your stop button on the left-hand side and your play. You've also got your fast and slow up and down arrows on the right-hand side. And then if you need to stop and get off at any point, there is the stop on the left-hand side. There is the stop button you can push directly in the center. And then there is a stop button down on the right-hand side if you feel like you need to jump off right away. But this is going to be nice and slow. You want, like I said, you want to have a conversational pace. We're going to do this for 5 minutes if it allows. If you need to take some time to rest, if you need to slow down, if you need to stop after 2 minutes, listen to your body. Again, if anything starts to hurt, feels uncomfortable, stop what you're doing, call your doctor, make sure everything is okay. Again, these workouts are meant to be once you are approved after your 6-week appointment from your doctor. So as you see, I am just going a nice, slow, steady pace. I'm not trying to climb any mountains today. I'm not trying to run a marathon. I've told many people, after you have a baby, your first goal should not be to run a marathon in 3 months. You want to let your body heal. You want to ease into it, slow progress, let that blood flow, really promote that healing and take the time your body needs to heal. But doing nothing is going to be worse than doing something. So you want to do a little bit of something each and every day to really promote that healing. Even if it's 2 or 3 minutes, as long as you can get that heart rate elevated just a little bit, get that movement going, you're going to promote that blood flow, which is going to promote that healing. As you can see, I'm only at a level 3 and I'm already feeling a little winded. So I'm just going to slow it down just a touch. Really try to focus on your breathing while you're stepping. Deep breath in, long breath out, nice and slow. You just want those steps to feel like you're just getting that movement in that you might not get during the day. A lot of times we're in this bent over position holding our babies. We start to shorten our chest muscles and elongate those back muscles because we're in this position a lot. And so we want to avoid that while we're stepping. We don't want to lean forward and let that lead us. You want to make sure you're standing tall, elongate those chest muscles, and really open those back muscles. That's why we do our banded rows, because we want to strengthen that to keep our chest open. We don't realize how often we're in that leaning forward position, holding, rocking, nursing, putting our babies to sleep. I've been guilty of it myself. You just stay in this position more than you think. So we really have to be cognizant of opening that up. So just again, nice and slow. Even if you need to go down to level 1, you're still activating the area that you need the healing the most. So of course, your core, your glutes, pelvic floor, we're getting enough movement in with each step. We're gonna go back up just one more step here, but we're promoting that healing in that area. So we're still getting our heart health, getting our cardiovascular health, but we're promoting the healing in the areas that count. So while you're doing this stepping, you can even do the pelvic floor breathing that we started with. So as you do a step, you can inhale, take a couple steps, exhale, push that out, tighten that up. You can feel the difference that strength in your glutes gives you to step when you're exhaling and you're activating. But again, your relaxation is just as important as the activation and tightening of that pelvic floor. But doing these exercises is what's going to help retrain your deep core, those transverse abdominals, to help your posture stand taller, to help you walk straighter, help your body in full alignment. Okay, we've got just over a minute left. If you feel like you need to stop at any point in time, you absolutely can. You want to keep that conversational pace. So how I am able to talk through all of this, I'm not sweating. My heart rate is elevated just a little bit, but this is the pace that you want to keep. Again, if you need to slow it down to 1, catch your breath a little bit, take some deep breaths so you don't feel like you're out of breath. You don't want to do too much. You want to do just the right amount. So that's why we're only going to do 5 minutes today. We're going to do 45 more seconds. I'm going to go back up to speed level 2 for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go back down to 1 for the last 15 seconds. So that nice, slow pace. We're still promoting the healing. We're just not overdoing it. We just went through an entire process of having a baby. So now we need to let our bodies take that time to heal. So we're going to do level 2, 5 more seconds. Nice deep breath in. Let it out. Go back down to level 1. We're going to finish here. 10 more seconds. Nice, slow, steady pace. Good. And 3, 2, 1. And then you can hit your stop button. If it does not end, you are done. That is beautiful. So if you want to take extra time to stretch, do your connection breathing. You can do your connection breathing a couple more times throughout the day and do some extra stretching. And then this is one that you can do multiple days in a row, however you feel. If you need a break, if you feel like you overdid it today, take a break for 1 or 2 days, come back, try again, but do half of the workout. Listen to your body and do what you need to do.